Good morning, everyone. Um, I just want to say that use a bought a brand new webcam, slows everything down, and it doesn't come out well. Use the crappy webcam that comes with the laptop. I'm in real time, but anyway, it's a trade off. Good morning, everybody. I just thought I'd pop on here just for fun. No, it's actually not just for fun. There is a purpose behind it. Everybody who ordered from the second round of Unspooled, meaning not the Kickstarter campaign. But I'm happy to say that if you did order a soft cover, that the books have arrived. And yesterday, I went down to Matt's place and we shipped out all the existing orders, and those are on their way. If you've ordered an Unspooled book, your book is on your way, and you should be able to track it too. So, thanks to everybody who has supported the book. We've still got lots of soft covers for sale. And by the way, I do have to mention the hardcovers are coming to us. We haven't gotten the hardcovers yet. Right now, I think we only have one hardcover order, but it's coming. But the soft covers are out in the mail, and the sooner the better that they get to their destination. So just a reminder, the book is it's $65 Canadian for a soft cover. That is shipped. $90 Canadian shipped for a hardcover copy. And we have a lovely high res PDF file. If you don't buy physical books, but you do want to look at the book, it's $15 Canadian, and you get that right away. It's all about eight tracks in the 80s and all about music collecting. And I'm really happy with how the book came out. So, yeah, if you ordered the latest round of Unspooled, it's coming. Especially if you ordered a soft cover. If you ordered a soft cover, it's in the mail now. So thanks to everybody for that. What else is going on? Also, while I was at Matt's place, um, he had recorded the Triumph documentary, and so I got to watch that finally. And I've been a fan of Triumph for years and years and years and years. And it was well done. It was very, very, very well done. I won't give any spoilers away, but I will say that as a longtime fan, there were a lot of things that I actually learned, and that's what a good documentary should do. And one of the things I really, really liked about it is that it was complete. It didn't gloss over large parts of a band's career. Um, Banger Films does generally a really good job with their documentaries. I mean, Rush Beyond the Lighted Stage is one of the best ever made. But the ZZ Top and the Alice Cooper, while they're very well done, they stopped too soon. They stopped way, way, way too soon, and I was very disappointed with those. It was like, you're settling down to a meal and you take one bite and then they take it away. That's what those ones felt like. This is not like that. The Triumph one is really, really good. Of course, I need to get it physically. It's not enough for me to just to say I've watched it. And I think it's coming out in the fall on Blu-ray. So because I got this morning that had a lot of Triumph songs in my head, so I busted this CD out that I hadn't listened to in a while. This is the greatest hits remix that they did back in 2010, which has a DVD of some of their music videos on it. Very disappointing. It doesn't have the original Magic Power video, which if you've never seen, it's quite amazing. Yeah, great documentary, and just always just really really liked that band. Um, Picked up a couple things. This isn't an episode to talk about that, but I do want to thank my good buddy Jex, and a combination of Jex picking them up and Matt being in Moncton to get them from Jex for me. A couple of cassettes that I didn't have before. ACDC Blow Up Your Video. I don't think it's a great album. Hey Chaz, how you doing? I don't think it's a great album, but of course I got to have it on cassette, right? Cheap Trick, Greatest Hits. A couple tapes I didn't have before, so that's very cool. Something else that I picked up yesterday at Sunrise Records in Fredericton, and it's a CD that I was aware of. It's some music that I'd been aware of, and it's not official. It's not an official release, but I thought I just finally caved and picked it up when I saw it. This is Queen, and I'm not sure how to pronounce the album title. It's like In Noose or Nuce. which is supposedly Latin for "in a nutshell." And this has got 8 songs on it. This is not an official release from the band, and it's a combination of I think most of the tracks on here are from the band Smile, which was Roger Taylor and Brian May's pre-Queen band. But you've got the 2 of those guys on, guitars, drums, and vocal harmonies. It's very much proto Queen. So there's songs like April Lady and Earth and Step on Me. Pretty sure some of this music I'd heard before on a Queen documentary. And then there's a couple of songs that they had Freddie Mercury record, again, pre-Queen under a pseudonym, Larry LaRue, for some reason. One of them is Going Back, and the other one is a cover of I Can Hear Music. All told, there is most of this stuff would have fit right in on the first or maybe second Queen album. So if you're a Queen fan, it's kind of one of those things. It's an addendum to the Queen collection. There was only one song on here that would go on to actually be an official Queen song. It's the third track, "Mad the Swine," which if you've got the Hollywood Records reissue of the first Queen album, I think that was a B-side and it was also a bonus track. It's a different recording on here, but with Roger and Brian's vocal harmonies, they had the Queen sound um, down to a T already. It was already there. And the vocalist, I think, on some of these Smile songs was a guy named Tim Staffel, who, in a nice touch, they brought him back to re-record a version of, I think it was "Doing All Right" for the Bohemian Rhapsody soundtrack. So, yeah, that was a cool little thing to pick up yesterday. Very cool. Um, Def Leppard, new album from Def Leppard, Diamond Star Halos. 1 week ago, I knew nothing about this, and now I have it pre-order, or at least I have the vinyl, one version of the vinyl, and the cassette pre-ordered because I can't seem to find a pre-order link for the deluxe CD. And I think there's might be actually 2 versions of the deluxe CD. It's enough to give you a headache. The first single, "Kick," and I'm just reserving judgment on that. I said this when I first heard it. It's a lot of pressure to put on one song. uh, yeah, I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I hope the rest of the album's better, but I'm a huge diehard fan, and that's Def Leppard are one of those instant. I got to order it, got to have it. But my point is that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You announce it, and it's supposed to be released May 27th. That's not that far down the road. And then on the other hand, you have Journey, who have had an album title and a track list now for weeks on end. They're on tour, and you still can't pre-order the album. What is with that? I mean, I think I know. Yeah, I've got the cassette pre-ordered, Chaz. Definitely, I got the cassette pre-ordered. Um, but yeah, the new Journey. I just want to pre-order it. I'm a fan. I just want to pre-order it. Where's the pre-order? Why? Why do you guys do this? I have a feeling I've got all I can do is speculate. I'm guessing they're replacing tracks with new tracks, but anyway, Def Leppard are doing it correctly, in my opinion. Nope, cassette's ordered. And I think I just ordered the plain vinyl version. I wanted to get the picture disc, but it was more money, and I gotta kind of be smart about this. Um, I do want to mention Matt and Ches are commenting. Thanks, guys. Yeah, the Batman movie. I haven't seen it. For me to sit down and watch a movie is a testament. I'm so just yeah, Ches, you get it. Where is it? Why can't we pre-order this? I mean, Mike and I talked about this a few weeks ago. Why does this band have so much drama? I think most bands do. No, Matt, I ordered mine from Music Vaults on your advice because it is a little cheaper, and good lord, the shipping from the UK is just and I know all about shipping charges, but man, oh man, oh man. Um, Something else I do want to mention about the Unspooled book. I hope Matt doesn't mind me mentioning this, but if you are in the Fredericton area and you don't have the book and you're curious about the book, he's got them. Like, if you, you know, e-transfer PayPal me the money, Drive on over to Matt's place. You guys can work out something to get the book. The books are there. You could have it today or tomorrow. So um, yeah, it's pretty exciting. Yeah, Matt just said he doesn't mind delivering them in the Fredericton area. So if you're you're in the Fredericton general area, the books are ready to go. There's no wait time. Just the drive. And uh, I lost my train of thought, but I'm just saying, you order something and then you wait and wait and wait. Not the case. If you're in the Fredericton area, you can get it right away. And if you're closer to my area, the Woodstock area, well, I'm in Canterbury, but I do have a bunch of deliveries that I'm going to town tomorrow, and I'm going to meet some folks and deliver the books to them that they ordered too. So we'll get them to you. But we do ship worldwide, as has been proven, and we're happy to do that. So anyway, what else is going on? We've got Record Store Day coming up, April 23rd. I'm actually a little bit more excited about something that's coming up May 28th. I think I got that date right. Let me check my calendar here. Uh, yeah, May 28th in Riverview. Shout out to Marty LeBlanc, who's been tirelessly working to get another record expo going because of the pandemic. It's been postponed and postponed and postponed. It's finally happening then. And I do want to say that if we still have books left, which we may or may not, like Matt said, they're going fast. Um, I if you're in the Moncton area and going to the Record Expo, for me, I'll bring it to you. I'm happy to do that too. So just something to keep in mind. Um, I do want to just basically talk what is coming up on Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Well, like I said, the Brian Adams video Sarah and I did just hit this morning. We have a lot of people like our best of by the year episode. We have one of those coming up next week. And I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but the week after that, so it's going to be on April 3rd, have a very, very special episode. And I'm super excited for people to see it. I've been very fortunate to interview a lot of cool guests on the show, and I appreciate everybody making their time. And I hope I'm not forgetting anybody, but I think it's the first time that I've actually interviewed like a musician whose work is in my uh, music collection. That's all I'm going to say. So that's going to be very, very cool. That's coming up in a couple weeks. But yeah, we got a best of by the year coming up next weekend. And I don't know who else is out there this morning. We got Chaz and Matt. Is anyone else out there this morning? Um, Yeah, I was happy to find that Queen CD. I've looked at it before. Finally, I just kind of bit the bullet on it and decided to order it. A few weeks ago, Mike Ladano and I did a fun episode on Helix. I see that their best of 1983 to 2012 compilation is coming out on vinyl. I didn't know about that. Saw that this morning. It's hard to get everything that you want, right? So I don't know what else. What else is going on out there? Anybody else out and around this morning? Sorry, pardon me. I'm having my coffee. I think I've talked about this on previous episodes, but Matt got me a can of Rush beer. I'm not going to drink it. I'm not a beer drinker, so I'm just going to keep it up here. It's a cool bit of music memorabilia that isn't actually music. There's Joe Satriani. He's got a new album that's going to be coming out next month. I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually a relatively new fan of Satch. I'm trying to think of what else is coming out this year. John Elephant has a new solo album. Okay, interesting. It was his birthday yesterday. The second vocalist for Kansas, who actually sang on, get this, Vinyl Confessions. Yeah, you know what? As a matter of fact, if I've got people's attention, maybe I'll let me show them some of the book if they haven't seen it before. I've done a book where I've flipped through. Um, the layout of it is quite good, really quite good. Um, I filmed I filmed an episode of The Contrarians a couple of days ago with Martin Popoff, and I don't know when it's coming out. So, but those are always fun to do, to pick an album by a band that I like that maybe isn't my favorite album by that band. So, um, I would recommend, I'd invite everybody who's, enjoys watching the Contrarians. There is a Patreon that you can subscribe to. It's not very much per month, and there's a lot of cool panel discussions that I've sat in on many, but not all of them. And there's one of those coming up. Those are always fun too. Basically, just I'm really, really enjoying the feedback I'm getting on the book. People seem to really enjoy it. And I know that a lot of the people that are reviewing it, yes, they're friends of mine, but they're also very, very honest in their opinions on things. And listen, if you've paid good money for something, you've got the right to criticize it if there's something about it that you don't like. So, um, hoping that overall the consensus seems to be good. I hope it stays that way. Um, you know, there are um, there are some tiny little things about it um, that will, if there's ever a second edition of it, will be um, remedied. I don't think they're major problems, but one of them in particular is that since the book went to print, I've discovered some 8 tracks that were released in the '80s, later on in the '80s, that I didn't know about until after the book came out, and I got confirmation of them. It's just one of those things that it's an ongoing process. I still stand behind the lists that are in the first edition of Unspooled as being pretty complete. If you see an 8-track listed in one of those year-end lists, that's because it exists. It's not a rumor, it's not speculation. It does exist. And either I've seen it in physical form or someone who I trust implicitly has seen it in physical form. But once again, if you're interested in ordering the book, e-transfer if you're here in Canada, or PayPal anywhere in the world. Tim's Vinyl Confessions at gmail.com. Shoot me a quick email. And it's 90 hardcover Canadian, 65 soft cover for in Canadian, and 15 Canadian for a PDF. And the PDF, again, you get it right away. Thank you, Ches. Yeah, I mean, isn't it crazy when you see some of the lists like Dokken and Rat and Motley Crue on 8-track? These are real. Europe. Um, still mind-blowing to me. I don't think I'll ever not have that enchantment with it, and, that's why this book that led to this book coming out. So, um, I don't know. I can't really think of anything else. I just basically wanted to let people know that I think everybody that ordered the book got an email to say that it's on its way, but I just wanted to make a general announcement. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a great weekend. I think I'm just going to start to blather here if I go on much further. But thanks to everybody for watching this, and go listen to some tunes, and just enjoy the rest of your weekend. And if you're not subscribed already, subscribe Tim's Vinyl Confessions if you like the content that's on here. I try to read every comment, and respond to feedback, and yeah, I'll talk to y'all later.